Hey guys, Smoothe here with some F1 2013 career mode. Here at Shanghai's where we're going to be racing. It's day 3 of the 19 Grand Prix 19-day challenge. And it's a new challenge that I'm starting. I've seen guys like Alex Gillen and kind of trying to think of the other guy, Alex Zaffro. They've done something sort of similar to this. And it wasn't like an actual challenge that they accepted or anything like that. But they basically did it. So there you see qualifying. We qualified in 11th and Paul di Resta qualified in P13. So we're just outside of the shootout, so we get to choose our tire compound, and I think we're gonna go with the Prime, just to be a little bit different from everybody else. Start off with the Prime tire, just to keep things interesting, because we don't want to fall in with the crowd. I mean, come on. Now I know we failed because we wanted to finish 10th or above, but I mean, one position off, it's not too bad. First time qualifying out of the points, but yeah, like I said, it's not too bad. Just for the fact that we do get to choose our own little strategy instead of having to conform with everybody else's option starting tire there. We get to go with the primes, so that's what we're going to do. There you can see the Force India improving car, question mark, and we did. We definitely improved the car. We got the first R&D test, we got that part in, so tire wear has been improved by 10%, which is great. I love that. And then we did some R&D again, because we're on the aggressive path. We're doing it one every 2 races. We did the R&D again. I think we improved downforce by 10%. So we are definitely improving this car. And as I hop right into the car, finish 9th or above is a very, very possible goal here. I would love to finish 9th or above and get some more points here. We already got 16 on the season, but we would really go for some more here. So, starting in P11, 24% chance of rain here. And basically what we're going to go for is we're going to go for the Prime tire to start off the race. And there we go, selecting the Prime tire. Fresh set of Primes. And we're going to go about 8 laps, because 10 is where they wear down. So we're going to go 8. Cautious fuel strategy. There you see the teammate challenge. 3 to 5, or 3 to 0. As we're tied and out racing in podiums at 0, and then I'm winning in the rest of the columns. So there you see Vettel and Rosberg and Weber and Hamilton and Raikkonen and Massa are all up there in the front. So now it's time to head out onto the grid. Hopefully we have a great race here today at China. Shanghai and Kuala Lumpur are very similar in that first turn. Not sure why they're so similar. I guess it's just coincidence that they're like back-to-back races. But whatever, it is what it is. Hopefully we got some really good practice from Malaysia for this opening corner. Although this is a much more difficult corner than the one in Malaysia. So, who knows. Hopefully we'll have a good race here. Get a couple points. Because that's the main goal here today. Actually, that is the objective, get 2 points. So, with the cautious fuel strategy, we're going to get +1 fuel, which is complete trash. It needs to be fixed. I mean, we should have, I'd say in a 14-lap race, we should have +4 laps of fuel. If we were to go normal fuel strategy, we have +1. But anyways, we're off here. And look at Ricardo, throws it right down the inside. So does Maldonado. We're losing plenty of ground here. What's going on? We're stuck to the outside. We have nowhere to go. We're up in the P15 now, trying to get through here, but Ricardo's going to hold us up a bit. We're stuck behind Ricardo, trying to get to the inside. A lot of contact there. A lot of contact. Now we're coming out of this corner. We're in P16. Why are we in P16? We're losing plenty of ground on all these cars here. What in the world? We're down in a P17 as Gutierrez is taking us to see how many positions we can gain going into this first corner, and we're going to get to the inside of Bottas here, and I do believe we've gotten Bottas, or do we? I don't know. He's hanging it to our inside. We're trying to get P13 from him, but we can't hold it there. He's going to hold it there. We're going to go way wide, and that's going to allow Gutierrez back through. We're going to try and hold our position here. P14, we're going on to the grass. We've held P14. As we come into this next turn, and we're no longer side by side. We're up in the P14, and we've held it for a moment. And Bottas, it's a big run out of there. We're on rich mixture still, trying to keep up with the pack here. And Bottas and Perez right in front of him, losing a bit of time there. We gained quite a bit there. Real easy to spin it right around in here, get a lot of wheel spin through here. So we got to be really careful on the throttle through there. We don't want to be too aggressive. Now we're going to capitalize on slipstream, and hopefully this will get us back into the points. And hopefully we can make up for that dreadful start. And we're swerving it back and forth just to see how far we have to go. And look at how slow these guys are. There's Paul right in front of us. We're going a little bit wide there. and that's going to allow these guys to get pull out another gap here of not too big, but it's, we're going to have to track it down again. And right through here, Duresta and Bottas are battling side by side going to the start finish line, and Duresta will win the race to end lap 1, and Bottas will look like he's going to finish. He's going to try and finish this move right through here, and I don't think it's going to work. And look at car to our inside, and it's Maldonado, and Bottas is really slow. We're going around the outside of Bottas, taking the inside line through here, and we are through up in the P13. Duresta is next, and we are if we can get Duresta, we'll be one position away from recovering from this horrible start, this dreadful start. And yeah, so there's one position away from taking Duresta. Duresta is really slow through here, and he gets a nice run at it on exit there. Engine's a little heated there. And now Duresta's going to take a little bit of a gap through this second sector, where in qualifying and in practice I was noticeably slower than the rest of the field. So not my forte here, So anyways, Duresta's going to pull away a bit there as they go a little bit wider there up onto the curb. And now he's got a big gap right there already. We can gain quite a bit of time through there. And just getting the apex there nicely. And the apex is there. And if we get a clean exit here, we'll use the rest of our curves here. We could get some slipstream here, but we need to really keep close to get DRS next time around. Hope we make the overtake. We're gaining plenty of time on him through slipstream. We're gaining a lot. We're up into 326 kilometers an hour. Maxing it out. We're going to dive it down his inside. We've got the position, or do we? We're trying to keep from spinning it because I don't want to wreck the rest up and myself. And we're going to put it down, keep it up in the rich actually for now, because you know what? We need to keep up with the rest of. We can't let this guy get away, because if he does, then he's going to win, outrace us. And we don't want to be outraced by our teammates ever if we can prevent it. And right now I feel like we can, so I hate this turn. It's very difficult. But yeah, it looks like we've gained quite a bit of time from it. And we hit the curb. We slide a little bit there. And now right up to the rear wing of Paul. And we slide on exit again, and this time Paul does not gain nearly as much time as you probably expect, but he still has the position, and we're catching him, and he's going really slow through here. I'm not exactly sure why. I hope everything's okay with him, because I would hate for the rest of to fall way back into the back of the field. Not that it really matters, because we're not in the points right now, but I'd hate for him to lose that opportunity to get into the points. Because you never know what's going to happen. We had a safety car at Malaysia, so we could have a safety car here. Anything could happen. A safety car here would give me the opportunity to actually finish in the points again. So we'll have to see what happens here, because in all honesty, it's not over till it's over. So we don't want to give up just yet. So with DRS enabled, it looks like we're going to have a chance here. Yeah, we definitely got DRS on Duresta. So hopefully good exits. And it does look like we've gotten great exits using plenty of curves. Pretty much all of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and use them all. We need to catch Duresta now. DRS activated, and now it's time to finish him now to the inside of Duresta, going into the penultimate corner. There's not enough space. Don't want to wreck Duresta. That is my main goal. Don't wreck Duresta, and that lost a lot of time. We're on optimal fuel now, and I'm skeptical if we got even DRS there, and we didn't. We didn't even get DRS. Bottas has DRS. And Bottas is going to try and go around our outside. I'm not even blocking. I'm just running the racing line. So, whoa, look at Maldonado slamming it, or not slamming it, driving it right down my inside. There's plenty of carbon fiber all over the place. We've lost 2 drivers. I'm up in the P11. We have a yellow flag out. No overtaking allowed. And the green flag has come back out. I'm sliding a lot. And Duresta's up into the points. And I am just outside of the points. So, I don't know whose that front wing was, but that must have been whoever's front wing that was must have retired, and I guess that means that we've gained those 2 positions by way of DNF. So up in the P11 now, take those free positions, and but that's okay, because it's not gonna help the cause as far as myself tracking down Duresta. And that's Chico? Yeah, Chico's going really slow in his McLaren. He possibly could have lost his front wing as well. He's going really slow. Duresta's going to try and get to his inside. Not enough room for Duresta or time. Perez is holding us up here. Definitely going to get DRS. And now I'm going to try and overtake Duresta and Perez. But Perez is going to come down and shut me off. And now I've overtaken my teammate, Paul. But will I be able to hold position? I don't know. But yes, we've taken Paul. Perez is no front wing. I've got DRS. Paul's got DRS. Minus 1 lap of fuel for myself. Put it down in a standard and try and conserve a little bit of fuel while also holding this position. And we clip the apex nicely, but we kind of slide a bit. And we're going to try and our very best to hold this position. As Maldonado's overtaking our teammate Paul there. And now Paul is down into P11, so Paul is out of the points. But I'm in the points at P9, right where my objective is. And Maldonado with DRS is going to be attacking right here. Button is 7.5 seconds away, so that's a... And look at Maldonado, he's going to try and dive around my outside. Very aggressive move from Pastor. And we're going to try and take it right around his inside through here, and we've got it easily, defending our position and reclaiming P9 for ourselves. After 4 laps, we're up into P9, so we've pretty much made up for that horrible start. We're into our objective finishing position, and that was just a horrid start, dropping all the way down to P17. But we've made up for it, like I said, back being into the points, right where we should be, right in our objective area. So we can just keep up this good race, this good racing here, keep up the good work. We could come out with a good result, cutting this corner a little bit there and getting pretty much that entire car onto the grass. And now we use a little bit of time there on the curbs as well. And you can see Maldonado, the arrows are right there. He's definitely going to get DRS down this long straight, even though the DRS zone is further back. And that's a good thing, because if that thing was a lot closer, then the drivers would benefit from it a lot more. So with it being so far back the way it is, there's not a lot of benefit from it as far as acceleration. So we're going to save a little bit of curves on exit here, because you know that they're going to get DRS on me once again going down to the start-finish straight. And Maldonado looks like he's going to dive it down my inside, and he thinks better of it. So I'm going to hold the position through here, and we'll see about holding it through the rest of this upcoming lap, because these guys are, you know, Maldonado's really aggressive. He's pulled a couple of aggressive moves, or maybe not a couple, but you know, he pulled at least one, and now he's going to go to my outside as I dive to the inside to defend. And here we go. Maldonado just shoots it right past me, and I'm going to try and take it to his inside once again, but there's not enough room or time. I'm a little bit too far back behind him, and now he's carrying it really slow through here. Really slow, give him a bit of contact. We're trying to get around him, but we just don't have that acceleration out of that turn. We're minus 1 fuel still, but that's not going to be any of our concerns just yet. We can run lean later. We have to catch Maldonado and make the overtake to defend and keep our position, but with that slide right there, Maldonado just gains even more time on us, and now Ricardo will have a chance to overtake us and take control of P10 and a point. So now with Maldonado inching out ahead, a few seconds here, we're not going to get DRS if we don't keep up with him, and this is the worst sector for me at this track. So that looks like Maldonado has gotten out of DRS range. So yeah, 1.665. That's a little too much. I don't know if we got DRS there. We could have, but I'm not gonna rely on getting DRS here. And it does look like Ricardo. Ricardo loses a whole lot of time there. Looks like he has on the minimap. So we gained some extra time on Ricardo. We did not get DRS as I expected, and we're gonna be coming in soon in a couple of laps here. So we could expect the AI to be coming into pit soon, maybe even this lap, as these option tires are starting to wear down. So are my primes. So minus 1 on fuel for now, trying to keep light, and cars are coming into pit. Maldonado's coming to pit. The rest is coming to pit. I don't know who else has, but there's a lot of cars down pit lane, and we're going to overtake these guys easily. We're up in the P4, and Hamilton's in the lead. So P4 it is for now, but we still haven't made a pit stop, so hopefully we'll be able to maintain P10 or 9, depending on how this works out. I mean, we could make up positions where everybody's on their prime, but we're on our options. So who knows how this is going to work out. Go ahead and, I think we might want to come in this lap, or come in eventually. We go a little bit wide there. Gutierrez is going to pull it right back up to our front wing, put it to our rear, because the front tires are very, very worn. Maybe this will help with the braking zones. Hopefully we don't lock up those front wheels too much. So as we go through the second sector, we know Gutierrez is going to have DRS upon us, and this is going to be trouble, because Gutierrez is waiting for DRS, and he is going to definitely take advantage of that, as Vettel's in P3, and I go really wide through here. Vettel being about 14 seconds away. He's long gone from my Force India in that Red Bull. So now Goodyear is right here, right behind us. He's looking for DRS, maybe making the overtake before DRS. Still -1 lap on fuel, so we're going to have to run lean a bit with those option tires. And now we're not going to defend just yet. We're going to hold our line. It does not look like Goodyear is going to be able to make the move. We're just going to hang back, and we're going to go ahead and take the position. And we slide way wide there. But Alonso and Gutierrez are battling it out there, and they're going to lose a little bit of time there. So I didn't really lose any time to them, as we both lost a bit of time. Myself sliding around, and those guys battling it out through the penultimate corner. And now Alonso with the pace. He's going to go right around my inside. He's got the easy position. And I'm going to go ahead and go way wide, as I'm going to stay out for another lap here on these really worn Prime tires. And I'm just trying to keep up with Alonso, but knowing that he's in the fresher tires and in a faster Ferrari, this is virtually impossible for me, especially on the gamepad and sliding around like the way I am. So now Raikkonen's behind me, and Raikkonen, he also is pretty much in the same boat as Alonso. Running lean mixtures brought us to optimal, but we're not going to switch to any other mix for a while now, up until the point where we go really wide again. Whoa. Up until the point where we switch off these tires and we lock up a bit on the front right, because we need to, as Raikkonen's right behind us, we need to save tires. Hopefully we don't go off too wide. And now Raikkonen's going to go to our inside, and he's going to back out of it. And we're going to go sliding a bit, but we're going to hold the position through there, and Kimi's going to have DRS on us. So I'm not going to expect this to be a difficult overtake at all for Kimi. In fact, this should be one of the more easier overtakes, as he's just going to go right to my inside. There we go, a little bit wide there, but it's okay, because we didn't lose time on Raikkonen there. As soon as he overtook us, we were able to get right back onto the racing line, get into a slipstream, and we've maxed out at 321 kilometers an hour. We're going to dive to the inside of Kimi. Oh my gosh, Kimi going really slow through there. And now we're going to go ahead and pull it down pit lane here, as we've completed our 8 laps on the Primes. I've not really pulled down pit lane before, but I don't know how this is going to work. And we've locked up massively, and oh no. Oh man, that was horrible. That was bad news there. We lost a bit of time there on pit entry. And now we're going to go ahead and come in for our option stint. So we're going to see where we're going to come out. We're already in P10 now, as here we go. Let's see how quick the pit stop is, and it does happen to be a 3.171. So not bad out there by the Force India guys. Maldonado's taking us. The rest is taking us. And next up is Vern, and Vern has taken us. We're still here, though. We're still defending our position. We've got Vern. We're up in the P13, or actually I should say down into P13, because I don't know. I feel like we should have came out in P10 at the very least, but we lost a little bit too much time on those really worn Prime tires. So we're still going to run lean, let these tires get up into up to temperature, and save a little bit of fuel, so we can run rich mixture and hopefully put down some quick laps. Maybe catch Paul. He's not that far ahead, and we are on the option tire. So, and I'm thinking that maybe our start was so bad because everybody else was on the option and we're on the primes. Could be the case. Oh, and by the way, light rain is coming around soon, so who knows when light rain is going to come around and throw off this race. I mean, light rain, that could really jumble things up, but if it's not here within the next few laps, it could mean nothing, as it might be too late for it to alter track conditions. So, if I were to pit right now, I'd rejoin in 21st, but there's only 20 cars running, so that would be pretty bad if I were to rejoin in 21st. We're going to put it up in the standard now. We don't want to lose too much time on burn down these straights, as we also want to gain some time on Duresta. So right now, standard's going to serve as our rich mixture, and lean's going to serve as our standard. So, that being said, we're going to stick with standard for this long straight, because so we crossed the line. That is 9 laps in the books. And now we have to push a bit to catch up to the rest. I mean, it's not that far away, only 2.75 seconds away. And we go way wide. We're onto the grass. We've gone it way wide. We got it all completely wrong. There goes Vern and the other Toro Rosso, as they have They're having a great battle there, side by side through there. Looks like Ricardo's going to win that battle. And Vern is not giving up yet. They're still going at it. But it does look like this battle has concluded in a victory for Ricardo. So now I guess catching DeResta is out of the question. Is put into gravel. It's a horrible job by myself now. I don't want to finish in 15th. Points or no points, I still want a good finish. And Toro Rossos aren't out of my range, so I can still catch the Toro Rossos here. Because they are just right there. With the help of DRS, they could be my next victim. But we got to keep up with them. And Vern looks like he's going to defend it, and he gets back into the race, and Lenny goes really slow. We're going to undercut him there. And we've taken P14, and now I'm assuming we're getting DRS on Ricardo here, so hopefully the DRS will help us keep up with Daniel, because we would love to get P13 back. I mean, at the very least, let's finish in P13. So DRS activated. We did get DRS on the Toro Rosso. Maxing out at 326.5 kilometers, somewhere around in there, to the inside of Ricardo. Do we have the position? We go a little bit wide there. We try to get the power down. Do we have the position? And indeed we do. We're up in the P13, and now DeResta's our next target. But DeResta's out of our range, and right now we got to worry about Ricardo, who has DRS on us now, and Vern, who's DRS on his man, his teammate. We dive to the inside. There's a car coming out of pit lane there, and oh no, look at Ricardo. He ran into our inside there, or to our outside, and let's see what happened there. That was pretty interesting. I had nowhere to go. The car in front. Ooh, that looks really bad on Ricardo's part. Looks like he just ran it right into me. I didn't straighten it up or anything like that. I was just there, and he put it right on me, ran it right to the inside there. So Vern, big mistake in Malaysia, and now the other Toro Rosso making a mistake here in Shanghai. So I wouldn't say that's my fault in the slightest. I didn't really turn to the left or go straight. He basically ran right into me. Because I was turning at the same rate throughout the entire corner, and he just ran it right into me. So, yeah, that's that. And now Perez is right in front of us. We're still up in the P13. The yellow flag is out, but it won't matter too much because the green flag is right back out. And now we're trying to track down Perez, and I think Ricardo just retired because we just lost a driver. So Bottas is right behind us. And, yeah, Perez is just ahead of us. Can we keep up with him? Oh, no, guess not. We've gone really wide there, trying to push as hard as we can. We're up in the P12, which is good news. We'll take that position. And now Perez has pulled out a bit of a gap, and Bottas is right behind us, looking to take P12 off of our hands, but we're not going to allow that. We're taking P12 home for this win, at the very least. I mean, we got to salvage something out of this race, right? It's not been a good race in the slightest. I mean, horrible start. We lost plenty of ground there. It started P11 and it dropped all the way back to P17. So we lost 16 positions off the start. Or not 16. Lost 6 positions off the start. And, we gained all of those back and then a couple more positions. So, we went from P11 to P17 to P9 to P13 to P15 and now up to P12. I mean, we can't keep roller coasting it around because we don't have a whole lot of time to make up for our next mistake. So we need to be pretty perfect here, so we can hold this position. Am I seeing raindrops? I think I just saw some raindrops there. I'd say the light rain has come around, and we have 3 to go. So this light rain could be a factor on this last lap. And we got a car diving it to our inside, and oh my goodness, what are you doing? Bottas very aggressive, and I get the warning, causing a collision. I'm sorry, but I don't think I was the one that dove it down my inside. No. I believe that was Bottas' fault for doing that. There just wasn't enough space. It's not a smart overtaking opportunity when you're that far behind. You have to kind of get to the inside of the driver that you're trying to overtake prior to getting to the corner. That's not a part of the turn, a part of the track to get to the inside of someone. So a late maneuver there by Bottas, and I'd say that is Bottas' fault, so he should have gotten the warning. I should have gotten, actually, I don't know what I should have gotten, but I should not have lost those positions. Now we're down into P14. If someone else dives it down my inside and pushes me wide again, I might lose some more ground. but there's no one within 3.5 seconds of me. So if someone does have that opportunity, dive it down my inside and push me wide again and give up, make me lose a couple more positions. DRS, thank you. If that does happen, then I must have made a pretty bad mistake on my own. -1 lap of fuel, so we gotta put it on a lean, and we're immediately back to optimal. As Gutierrez and Bottas are battling it out for P12, and put it back onto rich mixture. Back down to -1 lap of fuel, but it's very marginal right now. So we need to push. We don't have a whole lot of time to catch these guys up ahead. And as soon as we get right through here, yes, there we go, lean mixture indeed. And now trying to catch these guys, going way wide here. Get it back to the apex. Get it back onto the racing line. And now Gutierrez and Bottas are battling it out again with light rain. It's not too big of a deal so far. No grip has been lost so far. Back to optimal fuel. I'm going to keep that menu up for a little while now, just making sure we got optimal fuel. We're going to put it to standard, and we don't need that anymore. We need to keep with these guys to this second sector. I'm already slow enough. Lean mixture won't help through here. So I'm going to try to keep up with these guys on standard mixture. I'm just not good through here. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not the best. I think it's this curb right here. If you get that curb, it's really difficult to keep up with it. Up with the AI drivers. So hopefully everything will go perfectly fine here with myself getting DRS. What I'm talking about. We go really wide here. We're up onto the rubbers there, collecting plenty of marbles, and I believe DRS sliding a bit there as the light rain is now coming down a little bit harder than last lap. So this could become a problem. I believe we got DRS there. It's very close, and we did. Okay, good news. Good news. All right, so lean mixture it is, and we're gonna cross the line for way wide for the second to last time. We're wrapping up the penultimate lap. We come around the final corner a little bit wide again, but it's okay because we didn't lose any time on anybody really, and I don't think we're gonna have much of an opportunity to even keep up with Gutierrez unless Bottas and Gutierrez get side by side in a turn that really slows them down. We'll go a little bit wide there. We get a little bit more marbles on the tire. Or lap 14 of 14. This is my last chance to keep up with these guys. Sliding around so much there. No, stop. Oh, shoot. Almost lost a bit of the front wing. We slide a lot there. And, yeah, that's going to seal the deal there. And that's going to allow Vern to challenge us for P14. He's only 1.3 seconds away now. So the battle is no longer with Gutierrez, Bottas, and myself to pick up the pieces of whatever happens there. It's between Vern and I. And hopefully Vern and I won't be much of an intense situation here because, with these worn down tires, I'm not good with worn down tires, especially with this gamepad. And wow, that was ugly. Wow. And that's going to allow Vern to get right there behind me. And using the lean mixture through sector 2 and slide and drifting all the way through that turn on that corner. And now we're going to come out of this one looking to get a good run out of it on lean mixture, using all of our curves, using all of it down this long straight, put it into standard, and it looks like Vern's going to be right here. He's going to have a perfect opportunity here with DRS, and now here he comes, put it down up into Rich, and now the penultimate corner. Will Vern have a chance? He's right there. No, he's not. He's actually not there, but we're going to go so wide. He's going to be here, sliding around a lot. Could this be Malaysia? No, Vern is not going to run into the back of us, and looks like we're going to hold the position here. Can we make this corner work? Yes, we can. Now push. And it does look like we've got the position. And we're going to finish P14. And P14 isn't what we wanted. The rest is going to get a point, which is good news for Force India. So, yeah. So we pick up 1 point today. Unfortunately, Smoothe does not. So I didn't pick up a point, which is, can't get a point every race. But I guess the rest can. Hey, but it's okay. So Vettel, Hamilton, Webber, Alonso, Raikkonen, Rosberg, Button, Hulkenberg, Maldonado, DeResta, Perez, Gutierrez, Bottas, Smoothe, Vern, Peak, Van de Garde, Bianchi, Chilton, Daniel Ricciardo with the first of the DNFs, Roman Grosjean with the second DNF, and Felipe Massa, the first racer to DNF in this race. Vettel, Hamilton, Webber with the podium. A great podium indeed, with Hamilton right there. So Rosberg, Weber, and Alonso are leading the Drivers' Championship. I dropped down to 8th. Paul's in 10th. Lewis is in 4th. Vettel in 5th. Kimi in 6th. Hulkenberg in 7th. Button in 9th. Grosjean in 11th. And you can see all these other drivers down here that nobody really cares about. We got plenty of guys with no points so far, which is good news. As Williams got their first points today. So Mercedes is in the lead of the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull right behind him. And Ferrari not much further back. So this should be an interesting Constructors' Championship with Red Bull getting some good finishes so far recently in these last few races. So anyways, I'm not sure who that is exactly, but my engineer, I guess, is wondering what the heck's going on. And I'm like, you know what, it's not my fault. They were diving it down my inside. They wrecked me over and over again. And he just ordered that guy right there to get the heck out of here. So, one of those races, I guess, not one of the good races. Better races in my career so far. I'd say Australia was a good race. Other than that last lap mistake in Malaysia was an even better race. Overall, finishing P5 there. And now P14, well, it's whatever. It is what it is, I guess. And we just got to move on from it. So, brilliant win for Sebastian Vettel. Good job by Vettel. Sebastian Vettel with the win in that Red Bull. Not surprising at all. You see Paul di Resta gets a result against the J Smoothe. That was the other headline. And, yeah, whatever. Big deal. No. So, I'm already up to rank 2. And here we go. So, we check our emails. There you see the aggressive path. And there you see the next race. Bahrain. See you there. And remember, please give me a comment. Tell me how I can improve. And let me know what my driving was like. Peace. I'm out. Have a great day.